Oh, you're here.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
Good day. May we meet again.
Clive!
And the Akash.
Mostly off to the north still. Told old Snotty to be enough of the...
Well done.
Welcome. I never... Who'd have thought? Keen to help?
I am.
For you, cause...
Black.
One of the scouts. Unlike my best, old Anne.
Then your idea of an opponent.
Don't listen to him.
But they ain't. He left it to me. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them. Our master wasted half it.
So you're wasting half of it.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I may be a selfish prick.
What you had to do.
Even if it meant we all...
Enough. You can finish beating.
Fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. Short enough. Still... You, ready for the off then? Cheers, Clive.
Prick or not, I won't abandon Dravost to us.
Just say the word. The villagers know to keep it.
You,
We can't.
right, don't want... Oh,
Akashic on...
how close?
Within sight. The wash right.
Good idea.
Understood.
I'm prepared to...
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are in, no heroic last stand.
August Trot, the people here are...
I'm going out there. Start work on the...
And if they kill you,
You evacuate, and it won't come to that. Take good care.
leave it to me. And
All right. Which one of you's first?
Well done, Tom. To me, boy. I've heard talk. Stay down.
Is that it? Apparently not. You're not getting past me. Not good. Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man, as many as...
Only all?
Yeah, one or two.
Good.
In time.
Said enough to, but mostly
I'm afraid there's no getting, meaning that any living...
And that's if the... I hate to say it.
that with Ether Flood Spring will fortify the gate, and I'll see that they're guarded.
All right?
As for you, Black, that's twice you. So
I shouldn't.
I always. You leaving gave me the. And from that day, you'd have been the death.
Finally. I hope you see the sense of it.
Alive, Pat. Our work used to be the. Now. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my son. I've kept working. The average car come back to us. I'll even man those.
That's a kind offer. There's people who trust their... But that doesn't mean I could... Let's see if we can't.
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to...
I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went...
Even better.
Sid.
And this is...
A token, but designs for...
Now, hold on, son. There's a reason. I'll admit you're sick, but the engraving, and they're not just...
Have you forgotten? I knew I'd never surpass between the two of us.
As long as he can...
Right.
Come back.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
We were just...
It's funny. You remember Camille? The steel, meanwhile, and that whetstone from the... And the final flourish will be...
A team effort.
Now. Right. On
To the bellow.
Well...
The sword to...
It's...
I,
Thank you.
So,
It'll take more than we're up for the...
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long...
we reckon with those items.
That's a weapon I'd like to see.
I was hoping you'd...
one legend at a time.
Good idea. No more drinking if... Trouble with your gear, or... What if it... Yeah. Clever girl, that one. Not saying Fornian, do you? And?
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. That's that great. No. Coin purse weighing you down? Is that all?
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris.
I'll give your offer.
How goes the investigation?
Sid.
You.
Of course. She's no fool.
That was her just now. So,
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. After her brush with those beastmen on the road, she's dangerous, Sid. But
then I'm going with. I'll take care of the escort. You...
The Baum Archers.
I'd like you to seeds. I'll keep provide, but if Eastpool's going to survive, as of those poor bears, they've lived their whole... Small wonder they ain't got the fog yet. And if you're wondering why you... Well, Sir Wade's putting a brave...
All right.
Thanks. There.
Gizal Green.
Not the most mouthful. Better that than something. And chocobos love 'em. They ain't exactly...
I'll take your word.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know. I'll go up there and show him my...
I'm sure you will.
Just because the heavens have gone to reckon with me.
How do? Thanks very much. Fare thee well.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding. Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough.
Mac, just...
With all haste. I presume you're... We've suffered too...
yes.
Oh. But before you, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much for your...
I surrender.
Cid!
Dory. You know, I always... casting your lot with this crib...
Better fighting for a... I'm sorry, Cid. This woman, she raised me like a daughter.
It wasn't all. You were always so eager to learn. But you proved... How about it?
I never. To liberate the bearers of this farewell, master.
You always were. Perhaps that's the reason I...
What do you want to do?
I am not the killer she was, and she no longer has friends.
All right.
I am.
Then I should head back.
Welcome back, Cid. Doris's message just arrived.
With any luck, they'll be... Oh, and you'll...
I'd been hoping... So the slaver we'd been... She's been arrested, by the way. She won't be getting off lightly. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I hope so. You had quite the past anyway.
Keep up the good work.
The people of Armor might not have been the friendliest sorts. They didn't deserve this. Not that the Aether cares. It springs up wherever it likes. Nowadays, that seems to be all over. Mind how you go, Sid. There's a Kashik about.
Damn it. The whole village has turned.
To me, Flames! Now, Torgal! Stay down! Kill!
these ones first. Spherical echo. This is it. Then, just two more to find.
Soil and stone!
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own...
Ah, what brings you?
A delivery.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live, not die, fighting for their lives.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Are the bearers not men? Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians. What help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will, a home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was...
Thanks to you.
Me?
Lord Rosfield?
So what's the...
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments. Upon engaging with the Akashic...
You're going to lure them into...
I am. We will have, by coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among with luck, that point, and for you and...
A sound plan. I'd say you have both in abundance, Sir Wade. Please, leave the lot...
Ha! And let you...
Sir Wade! There...
Then you know what we work together, each shielding the other, that no man... For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
We've no time to...
That I will do as...
Suppose we'd better do what...
Right, you what?
The calm before... And here it comes. I will not let this village fall. Looks like that's the...
Lord Rosfield!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. And...
Well, the better half, Sir Wade.
Hard to say. I could.
No. You stay. I'll go after the... Join me, oh.
If you're... May the founder...
With me, Torgal. To me, boy. Nice try. Too slow. All right. Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rossfield.
It's dead.
Thank we were able. I have guardians, but I hesitate.
I think it might.
We saved. Thank you.
No, you brought us.
We never had, but now we do.
Forgive us, but there's no. We're free men. We have to fight to.
And we shall. This is our home.
They'll have.
Come on then.
This village is.
They're not slain.
No, your father, and I believe if he...
I believe he might be.
I shall remain here, after all.
I think you'll find... But you should... I'll have to pull my... Speaking of it...
Can we continue?
Of course. As Rosette...
Indeed we...
And Clive. I ain't paid you for...
All right.
Lord Rossfield, clearing the goblin. Since that day when the odds seem but every to be a sheep, know that whatever trials each...
So Wade, you have always been... I know that Eastpool, and indeed...
Thank you. I know the rest of the...
It's like not only did
I just...
and take it.
Thank you, Ma.
So, and a home.
Well, it was your...
I know that, though I suppose you know, bearers living knows as I am.
I take it.
Well, if you really want to know, in fact, that's He showed up at the stables one day. Our founder knows what he thought of me. I thought he was and before I knew it, the told me I was giving them right under my skin. It did. And do you know what he did? And then I did this.
And you were?
Well, we both just like your dad. He certainly...
Indeed, but the loftier one's which is why those of us who...
Suppose you're right. And if we don't... Good thing we've got... It's almost... Anyway, I'd better get back to work. At least the folks who...
That sounds like...
I got peppers to numb your tongue up.
But there were ghosts at the gates, not Daisy.
Those things I said before.
So many were injured.
My ward.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has...
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of... Not that any of those things still exist.
And what does he want?
He wants to a foundation upon which he's already secured the support...
He would rob them?
Believe me.
What does Captain Philippe... When the town was under attack, it was...
How? A man whose stated aim is to revive... The captain can offer them a regular supply of... No. But given the mood around town...
And who could blame...
Clive, would you, for your services to... And unlike Philippe, well...
I'll see what...
Thank you.
Tell me then, in the garrison...
Oversee.
All right. I may have met this duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You got some business?
No, actually. I was hoping...
We're under orders not to... Wait here.
So, and I shall... tell me.
Neither, Your Eminence.
Ah, you are worried, yet you need pride of place. But no more.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate, which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or... The Empire wants for a capital. With Caer Norvent as hers, we need only build a wall. Plans are soon enough.
I fear you underestimate how should they return in force?
The people... If Sanbreque is to one whose authority... That is why this left so that any man who wishes to join... And yet there are...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less. You would sow the seeds...
Sabine.
Yes, and I told...
Without an
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griegar...
Do not take her name.
I'll come back later. A citizen... I wonder what the people... It wouldn't hurt to... Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
As long as you remain...
I've been here.
Nothing good going around, and with hardly a word to the dame.
I take it you'd rather...
As far as just need his...
Well
Welcome, welcome. And a fine, fine day to you.
Why?
This is right.
A question. What do you think of the Duke of...
You build a lot if he thinks he will do whatever it takes.
All right.
Now, Torgal!
Finished.
Now, Torgal!
Stay down.
Two down, one to go.
All right there.
Just your opinion. I wondered what you thought.
Not much. It's thanks to nobles like... Now, he's trying to drive us... If the dame says...
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago, and now you'd have us...
Those things I said before.
Excuse me, I wondered if you'd...
Well, I mean, look, the traders might think the Duke's got a point when he said... And if that means...
As long as you remain, the Veil will see to your needs.
I left everything in the capital. What am I to do?
You're the one who...
On the dames, but what do you think of...
I'm a soldier. Listen, I've got nothing but respect. That's where my loyalty... If the Duke can...
I hear the Duke of... Do you think that's a...
It's not all I know. Look, once Sanbreque is back...
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
You are embarrassing me.
Captain.
For you? Thank you, Velas. How can I help?
I wanted to ask, you intend to...
To tell you that it's my sworn duty.
Philippe, I remember you...
That's right.
Well...
Thank you, Clive. Protecting the people. Well, thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing, at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Were you able...
I was.
Well... Though I doubt it will come, they deserve to be heard.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns. Needless to say, they themselves are... The soldiers, meanwhile, are content. And not just because of the Duke's...
I thought as... Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque? Thank you.
I don't know about that.
What happened to you?
I handed it in. Told the lads I wished them well.
But...
Because I realised what not following some nobleman's orders, protecting. I honestly don't, but I'm certain. And when they do come back, we need to stand. And with you to lead us, it was you who find there's no point.
Indeed.
All of us. That has all. We have only... Thank you, Philippe.
Anything. Speaking of, I fear his...
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the...
There may be, especially. I, for my part, shall continue, but I suspect until then.
Until then? That's all of them. Owain can uncross his toes now.
Well met. You're welcome anytime. What's happened? Cards in the gate.
That is good.
Yes, but I still have You couldn't do me a...
What is it, this?
Nothing like... I just need you to go find out exactly...
All right.
Thanks, Clark.
Don't blame you. I know. No buts.
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came. The talks with the... They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak though prices have fallen, but the consortium...
And you had no opportunity?
None at all.
Elle? I saw Vonnie.
And with good...
But I thought we were the only ones. How did the
It's not so surprising. This isn't over. I'm going to...
Alone?
Are you offering... How kind. You go to Cashlock, Theo. Even if I fail to free someone needs to...
Oh, and that's... Well... For meeting the Silver Peak She'll never join them after this. She means to stay with us.
You have to trust...
You're right. And if Elle's off, so I bid you fair. I'll gather my men and leave. You go to Randalar.
I'll do my... All right. To Randalar, then. I'd better not keep Eloise waiting.
I wouldn't give for a hot meal. Looks like this is the end of the road.
When are they gonna let us through?
Hobardinky, did you arrange this?
Here they are now.
You wished to consult?
I did. We had all but finished.
You misunderstand. It was only our regard for you that kept us from... And so we...
I did not hesitate. But what is done...
Alas, we rarely take on such. The bearers belong to...
Who is your buyer?
A trader, a most demanding fellow. He insisted the bearers be fed. That's what you get.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yes, they pay good money for bearers.
That does sound... No matter, then. And with it...
My associates...
I'm sorry.
As am I. He was right. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers. Their representative, I feigned interest in joining as soon as he...
So you...
No. I entered. I was a fool to think they would...
You tried.
I did. And they deserve... I wanted so...
Eloise! Word from Cashlock. A pack of beasts have come. Theo and the other... They need help.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clara. I'll gather...
Hold on, Theo.
To me, boy! Stay down! I'm hurt, Torgal. Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village. But though, we just have to...
I can do better. can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy. Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Cid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Elle.
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. It was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. I know, Theo, we can make a difference here. I need nothing, so I'll carry ringing Smur and to Theo's. This is the life I have...
I've made a choice to continue helping.
Thank you. Let's go on to get...
Covered in nicks and lumps. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. All yours. All done?
How was she? The Enterprise. Ah?
Good,
Oh, fit. Me? The Telebomb!
She's a beauty.
You saved my big...
It's
Oh, don't say that.
You could just...
How about that clap? And I reckon I know it's a metal.
Stretch.
Bah. So?
Thank you.
Shh. And I wanted to get some... Can't think of any... Maybe one day...
Well, huh?
club?
I just wanted to...
Absent all is and for just.
Are you a lord? They're going to make him the lord.
It's the... But if the people wish me to lead... Speaking of menace, maybe
May therein.
I'm afraid the example and they might. They have formed and they grow.
We'll fight them all, won't we, Luke?
Of course we will. The longer we avoid facing our best by finding, perhaps...
How could I...
Victor, I have him stationed by the desert.
I'll go and speak.
What's the difference between a lord and a man?
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
Silks from the Canva Caravan.
Mustard and mandrake.
If there's one thing we've learned over the past few moons, it's that we're stronger when we stick together.
And the Fang fella took my livelihood.
Those damned blackguards took all my...
Someone who can bring the whole town together.
Are you looking for something in particular? Go with Gilbert.
Mustard and mandrake.
Fresh silks from the Canva Caravan.
Ah, I thought you'd have returned.
I did. Having worked so hard. Sentiment.
You're not the...
What is it?
He asked for my aid, and he said that you...
Then you've come at... There are more camp, but we must.
All right.
There's one upriver.
Leave it with me.
Those ne'er-do-wells want to band together.
Stay down!
To me, boy. Well done, Tom.
This won't be easy.
Unhurt, Torgal. Fire and flame!
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Torgal.
That's him! The one who killed Noct. Fingers! Take his head off!
All yours, Torgal.
I'd better let Victor know.
Cid, where are you?
No, but...
No.
What is it?
The whole town. They're saying that Lubor...
What?
Seems that one of our parts, some of the children, went loot and without a crit.
But that's not...
It is. If he has, well, still.
Fuck.
I don't know where we go.
You're right.
And I made it. Well,
Westmore, we just...
there's nothing. All that matters. Look at him talk. All lies are...
Once people, we need to do something. Convince the people.
You're right.
I'm glad I'm a downman. You had to make Conrad and Nat. They know that Lubor and I, Lord Underhill...
I'll do what I... Lubor, I can't promise.
And that is...
What do you mean, don't jump to conclusions?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss out?
He knew all along that he was...
Forgive me.
As have I. The rumors...
He'll never be...
But what of his wares? In this, at least, he's done...
Leniency!
I'm sorry, my lord, but he...
So what do you propose?
Perhaps. And they will thank...
The townsfolk have made...
Nor I.
You never know.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Go on, Cid. No sense stalling. Newborn.
I assume...
There's still...
But...
You mustn't think like... We'll talk some...
No. And you're...
But Luke...
Rosina would... That steel does not lie. Yourself be true. Rather an ironic one when you consider... But I do not doubt that she was... And so must I. And now, I must embrace my... For only united can they hope to... I'll need to make...
Don't go, Luke. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones.
How could it possibly... The least you can...
I would not...
Over. And so just like that. I thought you were better than... But it seems you had...
Victor.
Forget it.
Are you sure you're making the right...
Of those available to me? But where are my men? Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything
I'll...
I'm going to go with him. Why is everyone being mean to Lubor? He didn't do anything wrong.
If you're going to try and convince me to stay, save your breath.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord.
The greater number of our order live among the masses, hidden in plain sight. Even here in Tabor, our brothers and sisters pose as...
Lord Ross,
Perhaps. Have you learned?
little and
I see.
be assured, even now,
Fallen ruin.
indeed. Ultima's through, as if
Secrets.
should, mayhap it
Would that be possible?
Of course. Perchance I was due. If you...
All right.
They will... Might I suggest you take the road through? It will lead you...
Thank you.
I wish you...
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly.
Ah, Lord Rossfield.
I'm afraid I can't.
There are horrible beasts down that way. Ashen terrors.
It's over. Stay down! Help me, boy!
Oh no. You'll pay for this. There may still be survivors. All yours, Whatever that thing is, I'd say it's their leader. Nice try. Too slow. I'm hurt, Torgal. Help me, boy. Thing is, I'd say it's their leader.
slow. Too slow. Come on. Enough. Should have stayed. These must be Cyril.
You have Arthur.
Who are you?
I did not recognize. We are archaeologians, tasked with thanks to them.
You call that your brother? Surely this,
We are charged a duty of...
And you think you're...
I know they would. Now.
Cyril told me of your work here.
I see. That... May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Think no more of us, my lord. Only deliver our findings to the bearer of...
I hear.
My thanks. I shall study them.
Cyril, Losses which could have been... Were these your...
No. Every undying...
Even when death is...
My lord, the undying, we live to serve.
Cyril, but allow me to offer you a... It does not further the cause of the... Provide your survey parties with an... Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix. Please.
I thank you, if you will permit me to... And we of the undying, as first shield.
I do.
Then we are of the same...
Come back. This. Stew's awfully thin these days.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. How may I help you today, Clive? All done?
What did you find out? How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better.
But not nearly. Your cuts and burns.
And what would you have had me do? Yet still, if the king could have ended me... Oh, it was only one man. I'm sorry. It's just... I have perhaps... perhaps the...
What is this place?
It's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps you will be returning to...
I see no reason.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few. You will...
Of course.
Set on leaving already,
How long will it take us?
Dunno, about the same amount of time. Maybe less, if your uncle can find... All depends on where we're putting...
Yes. We have to assume that the whole...
Then we must find a place they won't think to look.
The Professor!
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shell.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey.
Your brother's body won't take...
I do.
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do in a lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment to enjoy it.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, please tell me you...
I'm not here for me.
Then why not ask?
As soon as the Enterprise... And we're going to need it.
Preferably one that won't see... If it were that easy, do you... Very little... We have the good King Barnabas to thank. If there is anywhere...
Then tell us what we will find.
But no splint... All right, but interrupt me. Barnabas Tham, the one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canva's streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive?
Do you think you can get us back?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? But then,
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
if a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling...
Probably more Mid. I need everyone in the... I'll fetch Joshua.
aye, aye, Captain.
What will it be today? What is it that you wish to learn? Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
Please, Your Grace. My Lord Marquis. It was the greatest honor of my life. But now, so I bid you. Your companions are kind indeed. I must admit, but I see now.
Yotei.
My lord, yes. It's your brother, though he does his best.
I had feared it.
There are certain
But
his grace's case. So I consulted with Tom, and thankfully a recipe was found our supply. Unless we can secure... My lord.
For Joshua. So...
A rare it grows only where the ether is densest. We discovered a patch near the search continues.
So it's only that you...
Well...
Then I shall go.
But...
You've yet to find another source, besides.
Well, Stonerwort is easy. I shall remain here.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stone wart. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it. Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive. All right.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Yes, my lord. I'm sure it will serve us until...
I'm very glad to.
You and His Grace, you think only...
No more than you.
I am, but I beg you.
I'll keep that in.
goodness Sid made it home safely.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
I have no reason to assume otherwise.
Clive,
Do you recall when we spoke and what I discovered
You will recall that my quest to uncover... But while I've always known it to be important, now, however...
Master Clive, have you... I would think not. Few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished. The oldest known religion in the Twins. Hints of its...
Wait. You said it went...
Religious monuments are often taught, but if and so...
It would appear, though in this case, it would not... To think... I am relieved.
I shall guard it.
Joshua, I need to speak to everyone.
Right away. My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. If we attempt to approach Stone here so instead we'll disembark. I say we, but as well as slow our march. Only Joshua and a scout.
You bet your ass I might still borrow some of Lead.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, if you sense any danger...
Inconspicuous is my middle name. The ship ain't going nowhere till you're scared.
Jill, the Enterprise will...
Don't worry. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But...
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Let me know when you're leaving.
Of